Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pro Wrestling Weekly with your hosts, Steve Reapers and WWE Town Nation. We're taking over the world.
And that's just two.
What is up, guys? Welcome to Pro Wrestling Weekly number 18. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in once again and listen to us talk pro wrestling punditry in the words of Nick Hausman. I am here once again with my co-hosts, the PWW Wolfpack, Hayden Fox.
Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you're watching this from. I hope you do enjoy this episode.
And Josh the King Morel.
Hi.
Oh my, more enthusiasm.
Whoa!
More enthusiasm like number 17, which at the time of recording this hasn't even been uploaded yet. Anyway.
Might not even be.
Anyway. So, this is going to be a little special episode that we literally just decided about a half hour ago. And we're going to tell you guys why that is. In case you guys have been living under the rock for the past couple of days.
Living under the rock? I hope not.
Living under the rock. Well, everybody's under the rock.
That's true, yeah.
Except me. I'm more electrifying than the rock. Bang, bang.
Whee!
Lord.
Anyway. So, some big news broke out this week. The draft, the infamous draft, is coming back to the WWE come July. More precisely, the July 11th edition of Monday Night Raw, hailing from Motor City, Detroit. And so, in honor of that, and this was Josh's idea, we are going to do the Pro Wrestling Weekly Draft. So here's how it's going to go. We already actually decided, which one, but there's going to be two brands, Raw and SmackDown. Josh took SmackDown, obviously, because he's doing a little series on his channel, Cough Cough, WWF SmackDown, Cough Cough, returning to WWE 2K17. Anyway, nice little plug. I got you.
Yep.
And then I got Raw. So the basis of it is that we're each going to draft 15 wrestlers that we think are going to be drafted to the respective brands come July. And then in case somebody drafts one another's pick, we have 5 extra spares to draft onto, if that makes sense. Again, all figured out in a half hour, which is pretty impressive. I don't know how we managed that. So,
The smart minds of all of us, you know.
yes, that is exactly
It's like clockwork.
Exactly. And don't worry, guys, Hayden is not left out. He is taking notes. He actually volunteered to take notes, so we appreciate that.
It's alright.
He can call out our bollocks if we do some shady shit. So
Yeah.
and also, I think you forgot this rule. We are allowed maximum 3 NXT call-ups.
Oh, yep.
During this. I'm going to make it 4 because if you take one of mine, it's going to get me to 4. So I've allowed 4 NXT call-ups. So that includes women and tag teams and singles, obviously.
Oh, really?
And yes, so NXT is included, but it's not a separate brand. So we're calling them up or calling them down, however you want to reference it. So
we are allowed to draft divas, or women's wrestlers, I should say.
yes,
Whoops.
yes.
Okay, I may have to change it up in case you take one of mine. But anyways, I don't know if we're going to get a smooth transition, maybe a bell ring. So let's get right into the first Pro Wrestling Weekly Draft. Josh, since you've helped out a whole lot with Pro Wrestling Weekly, you, my friend, can get the first pick.
Right, so I'm going to make it interesting for the first one being an NXT call-up.
All right.
In Austin Aries.
Ooh. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, he was my spare.
Oh, so I've taken one of your spares. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good for me.
Smart.
Yes.
So, to my first pick to draft to Pro Wrestling Weekly's Monday Night Raw, I will pick the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Fuck!
Nice.
Fuck! He's number 2 for me. So, my automatic number 2 is Nakamura.
Oh,
Shit!
use my back.
Oh, that was too predictable. Too predictable. Shit!
I was trying to play, I was trying to play the mind games in that Twitter chat. Oh my god.
Oh, you did. Bollocks!
Shinsuke.
Yep,
Okay.
that's my number 2.
Alright,
Okay.
Shinsuke's is number 2.
And now I've got no more substitutes, so I'm going to have to think on the fly here. I'm going to have to get .com up. Oops.
Well done, Steve. I'm proud of you.
Alright, so for my third pick for Monday Night Raw, I will...
No, it's your number 2, isn't it?
Oh yeah, number 2, my bad. Number 2,
Yeah.
I'm going to use my NXT call-up card here, so that way I'll have 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling up the Demon, Finn.
Oh,
Shit, that's my number 5. No, shit. Right, I can make my number 3, though. I can make my number 3.
Alright.
So my number 3 is the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's a good one. That is a good one. Alright, so for my number 3... Oh, hold on, I'm trying to edit my little list here. Okay, so yeah. For my number 3, I am going to pick the prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
Can I just say? I prefer Steve's than Josh's so far.
Wow.
Ooh. Shit, he's throwing shade at the minute. Shit.
I don't care. I'm being legit. I will tell you guys.
Yeah. Well, my number 4 is a title holder.
Ooh.
He is the US champion, the Bulgarian Brute Rusev, and that does include Lana.
Alright. That's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Nice.
So, for my 4th pick, I am going to go with the future, the architect, the man that just returned, Seth Rollins.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Got him. I went safe. So, I'm going to move swiftly on. My number 5, it was going to be a package deal of the Balor Club, but I'm breaking them up and leaving just Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, or Luke Gallows, whatever, in the WWE. The club without Balor.
Ooh. Okay, so... You said that they come in a package deal, or like...
No, it's just Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, not Balor, because you've taken him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for my 5th pick, I am going to go with the man that fought against Shinsuke Nakamura at NXT TakeOver.
I've got him. Shit. Right, I'm going to think
strategy.
I've got it. He was my number 11, so we're not that far yet. And I've got for number 6, this is a 3-piece tag team, well, including manager, Enzo, Cass, and the call-up of Carmella.
Oh my god, you just took my picks.
Yes! Get in!
Well...
Get in!
Hold on, how many picks has this been? 2, 4, 5... Okay, so for my number 6...
This is 6.
Yep, for my number 6 pick, to be honest, I think this kind of tops the Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy. But I'm going to use my NXT call-up card again, and we are going to call up the NXT champion, Samoa Joe.
I almost went, but I did not. So there we go. So
Beautiful.
my next draft pick is a woman,
Ooh.
Oh.
and she is British. This is
Yay.
Paige.
Ooh, okay. Alright. So for my next... Well, excellent choice, by the way. All of your choices
Thank
are
you.
excellent. So for my next pick, I'm going to pick the man that is going to be returning to the July 11th edition of Monday Night Raw.
Boo!
Beast.
Boo!
Along with Paul Heyman.
Oh!
Brock Lesnar.
Oh! Hang on a sec, I've got Top Gear running in the background, for fuck's sake. Hang on. Talking about bullshit, can you repeat that?
Yes, I said that my next pick was going to be the Beast Incarnate alongside Paul Heyman, Brock
Yay!
Lesnar.
Who I'm going to see Paul Heyman in July, actually. So,
Sweet.
July 13th. So,
I get to see him for
so that rubs salt in the wound here. You're taking my god here. Well, you're taking one of my gods. So, that was number 7. So my number 8 is also a woman. She is the future WWE Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
Oh, the boss. Okay.
Nice.
Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm gonna pull a wild card here.
Oh,
4,
shit.
6, 7 for my 8th pick. Because we need to have at least one women's wrestler over in the Monday Night Raw era.
Yes.
Gonna use another NXT call-up, so it's gonna be 3.
Oh.
So I have one more to use if I choose to. I'm going to call, and Josh, you're probably gonna hate me for this. I'm going to call up the current NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, my love monkey. Shit. I didn't think. And it's 4, by the way, not 3. We changed that at the beginning.
I know, but I said making it my 3rd.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you're within the limit, so that's good. So that's fine. Right, my number 9 is the adversary to John Cena in many matches.
Uh-oh.
The Viper, Randy Orton.
Oh my god, that was my pick.
Yes! Get him.
Alright. So, for my next call-up, we're gonna go with the Swiss... Oh, no, sorry, not my next call-up. Whoops.
Who?
For the next pick, I'm going to go with the Swiss Superman.
Shit, you've hit one. You've hit one. Shit. That's near the end as well. Right, so, my next pick is the man that gravity forgot, Neville.
Okay. Alright. So for my next pick, because we need some more star power up in here, I'm going to admit, you may not consider, many people may not consider him a star, but to me, he's improving a little bit due to the Phenomenal One. I'm going to go with the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
Boo! Boo! Fuck Roman Reigns. Right, so...
5 picks. 5 picks. 5 picks left.
Right, so, my 11 was Sami Zayn, but you jammy bastard took it. So, I'm going to pick Baron Corbin.
Alright.
Yes! Good lad. I like him.
So, for my 11th pick, I'm actually going to switch around a couple of people. For my 11th pick, we're going to go with Carl Anderson.
I've picked him.
Oh, shit.
He's picked him.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Yeah, that was a package deal. Whoops. Shoot. Never mind. I'm going to stick with my original plan for the 11th pick. I'm going to go with John Cena.
I haven't got him, so... Right, so, my next pick is an NXT call-up. And it's a woman. It is the Hug Machine, the Hug Woman, the former NXT Women's Champion, Bayley.
Alright. 10, 11. Okay. I am going to pick another women's wrestler. She is the Irish lass kicker, Becky Lynch.
She was going to be one of my substitutes, but that's fine. That's fine. So number 13, she's currently injured right now, which doesn't help, but she'll be automatically drafted to us, and that's number 13, Emma.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
For my number 13 pick, I am going to go with Dana Brooke.
Ooh.
Oh.
Splitting them two up.
Yup.
Right, this is a hit from you, so I'm going to have to replace it with Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
Ooh, okay. Alright. Okay. He was going to be my last pick, but I'm going to pull him out here early. He just re-signed a new competitor's contract to the WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to Monday Night Raw, he is the game, the King of Kings, Triple H.
So that also confirms... Well, can we allow management? Because we didn't confirm who Shane or Stephanie / Triple H was running. So can we slightly... Because I'm assuming that Triple H is going to run Raw. So I think... I'm going to be a dickhead and disqualify that.
Ooh. Okay.
I had the wild card there because I knew somehow you was going to pick management as a wrestler, and I knew I had a slight hunch that it was Triple H. So I'm going to allow you to dig out your substitutes, though. I'm not going to leave it empty. I'm not going to be that much of a d-bag.
Alright. So I'm going to remove Triple H. So we'll throw in one of the spares before I can think of another one. We're going to go with the Eater of the Worlds, Bray Wyatt.
Is that a package deal with the Wyatts, or is that just Bray?
Just Bray.
Right, that doesn't affect me anyway. But I'm having a bit of trouble with this one. You have said Kevin Owens, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Shit.
Last pick.
I'm going to go with the Lucha Dragons.
Ooh, okay.
Last pick, Steve.
Oh, really? Is the last pick for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna split these two up. Real life, actually.
Ooh.
We're gonna go with the man that the IWC hate because he's going out with Paige in real life. Mexico's greatest export, Alberto Del
Rio.
So, just a reminder, Steve, who's classed as Raw, has got AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman, Asuka, Cesaro, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Becky Lynch, Dana Brooke, Bray Wyatt, and Alberto Del Rio. Josh, who's classed as SmackDown, has got Austin Aries, Shinsuke Nakamura, Dean Ambrose, Rusev with Lana, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, Enzo Cass and Carmella, Paige, Sasha Banks, Randy Orton, Neville, Baron Corbin, Bayley, Emma, the Dudley Boys, and the Lucha Dragons.
Seems pretty solid. You picked very good picks, my friend.
And you too. You stole a few from me, and I stole a few from you.
It's all part of the draft.
Yep.
True nature.
As I say, if there was an ECW, we could have got Hayden more involved, but there isn't. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, if ECW came back, it'd still be a shit show. So, yeah.
Due to the PG crap that they'd have to stick with, it would be.
Mind you, they started in TV14. It was still shit. So there's no. Unfortunately, at the minute, there's not really any excuse for that. Well, in the fans' mindset, anyway, Vince would have an excuse for it, but you know, Vince always had an excuse for everything. So,
Good point.
So, that's going to wrap up the Pro Wrestling Weekly Draft. Now, remember, you guys, the whole entire point of this was just to take a guess of who would be drafted to either Raw or SmackDown. It's all in good fun. There's no betting at stake here. So
There's no money, so there's no hashtag spawn or hashtag Josh is a lying person and hashtag Steve is a fucking idiot for not picking the right people, whatever. There's none of that. It's just friendly banter, fun, and even if like Carmella's obviously not going to get called up, but I just threw it in there for fun to make it interesting. So yeah.
So that's going to wrap it up. What are your guys' thoughts? Make sure you use the hashtag PWW Draft. So with that being said, now that we've wrapped everything up, let's get right into the wrestling news. So first off, let's run through Extreme Rules. Overall, as a pay-per-view, guys, what did you guys think of it?
Overall, I written like a little review to SLTD, and I gave it a rating of 7.5 out of 10. It was a solid show, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't the best show that they've produced. I thought Payback was a little bit better, but not by much. Because I gave Payback an 8 out of 10. So it's not better by much, but it was a solid show.
Josh, what are your thoughts?
To be honest, me having to stay up late watching these things is probably affecting the way I watch it and the way it's like presented to me, because if it's bad, if it's then it's bad, because the fact that I've had to get off my buttocks and turn on my Apple TV or Xbox or PS or computer or iPad or whatever. Yes, I have a lot of things that have network on it, but just turn that on and just, fuck, where's the live? And sometimes it lags as well. That might be due to my internet connection, but I don't know yet. It's fibre, so it shouldn't really be that bad, but yeah, so it wasn't that great, but it wasn't that bad either.
That's the thing for the UK fans, because it starts over here at 1 AM, the actual pay-per-view, and it goes on till 4. So we've got to stay up to watch it really, really late. So the way that we think about the pay-per-views might be different to the way Steve thinks about it in America. So over there it airs 8 PM. Over here it airs at 1 AM. Same as Raw.
8 PM to 11, yeah.
Same as Raw and SmackDown. When SmackDown goes live, that'll be at 1 AM.
And for now, obviously as it's taped, it's like 10 o'clock. I think they've kept it at the Friday space because the fact that now, because SmackDown Live is also, if you UK people out there, is moving with us live with the USA Network to Sky Sports. Not too sure what channel, probably Sky Sports 5 at 1 AM, obviously, at the same time as Raw, but obviously for 2 hours. But yeah, it's just difficult to watch. It makes it more difficult. So
it fucks up my sleeping pattern.
yeah, and it fucks up your college bloody schedule as well.
Yeah.
Or school, or whatever you're doing. Like, jeez. You have to be really dedicated. Like I've been watching wrestling for years, but, you know, Raw hasn't always been live here. It's been on Friday at, say, 8 o'clock, like the US time slot, but we get it like 4 days late, like SmackDown is today. So, yeah. It's just...
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's difficult.
But yeah, it was to me.
That's fair. In my opinion, it was a decent pay-per-view. I will admit that post-WrestleMania, these past 2 pay-per-views have been better than Mania, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty fair.
The booking's been better, to be honest. I do give him that.
Yeah, it has been. So, I just want to run through the well, we're going to take a quick advertisement break, actually. And with that being said, we will see you guys after these. Alright, so this is the perfect opportunity for me to shout out a couple of awesome people that are in the wrestling community that I've gotten the opportunity and great fortune to talk to over these past couple of weeks. One of them being Inner Wrestling Nerd, Inner Nerd, whatever you want to call them. Great group of people. They invited me to talk during the Extreme Rules pay-per-view live in their chat room on their website, so thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. And also SLTD Fantasy League. It's a wrestling fantasy league that anybody can join. Season 1 will end at Money in the Bank, but that doesn't mean that you can't create your own fantasy team right now. So if you head on over to SLTDwrestling.com, the link will be in the description down below, you'll be able to create your own fantasy league, or fantasy team, I should say. Pretty awesome experience, and I think everybody should jump on it. And without further ado, let's get right back into the podcast. Alright, and we are back. Thank you once again to the people that I mentioned in our little commercial break, and for being awesome people. So let's get back into the Extreme Rules results. Baron Corbin defeats Dolph Ziggler.
Yay!
I don't know if you guys...
Shame it was on the pre-show though.
Yeah.
And the only no disqualification thing was a forearm to the nuts.
Yep, pretty much.
Like, yeah. What? PG might... I don't... Oh... I've always said this, but fuck PG. Fuck PG! Fuck PG! Or Steve's friendly version, what he can chant. Screw PG! Screw PG! Screw PG!
Now that's PG right there.
Oh no! Fuck PG! Fuck PG! I needed to wash my mouth with all the PC-ness. Ugh. Yuck.
That's okay though.
Well, yeah.
That's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
iTunes lets people know if there's explicit language in, so...
Oh yeah, that definitely gets used.
Yep.
I tell you, I definitely apply that. And that that takes, like, the insider's knowledge here into the PWW Insider. Ooh, subscribe for like $10.99. And it can afford me to go to WrestleMania. I'm joking, we're not letting you pay, it's totally free, I promise, and it always will be, unless we get into hard times. No, I'm joking. But no, putting the explicit tag on Podomatic uploading this is really hard. Like saying, but anyway, yeah, Baron Corbin winning, yay. Thank God, not wrong decision. Yay.
I'm glad the creative have decided to actually make him win, because if he didn't, I would be ranting at this moment.
Oh, he'll be more prominent when the draft is said and done. That is my proclaim. Like, our draft aside, like in the real draft, he'll be more prominent. Vince likes him. Vince likes him. No, he doesn't like him. He doesn't kiss his body or something. But no, yeah, Vince wants him at a better spot because, you know, he wasn't that angry when Baron Corbin leaked at Night of Champions or something for a secret partner of someone. So, you know, or Survivor Series, or whenever it was leaked. Vince wasn't that mad apparently, so, you know, that takes a start to make Vince not mad. If you know what I mean?
I mean that's a good thing, because like he is good at what he does. I do like that.
He's the mega heel. Like, if you watch ECW, for example, and the Dudley Boys, as we mentioned in the draft, they were mega heels, like, literally slapping bitches when they needed to be slapped, and calling girls whores and stuff like that. But obviously, I wouldn't do that in person, unless they really deserve it. But, anyway, they used to scathe people, like, literally, they were not the bad guy heels you love to cheer. They were the bad guys. Like, literally, people jumping over the barricade to knee them in the balls was somewhat of a regular thing on house shows. So, yeah.
If only that was...
Kneeing them in the balls enough to kill them, actually, in fact.
Oh, geez.
So...
That's a little bit too extreme for me. Too extreme for me.
Well, yeah, you won't see that because, obviously, that I said house shows, so...
Yeah.
But if you want to see the best on TV, then go to Heatwave 98. Hopefully the network hasn't censored them, but I've got a feeling they have. but some of the ECW stuff isn't censored, but some is. You need parental guidance. Steve needs parental guidance on his network. He can't watch Camp WWE. He can't watch Camp WWE. You actually do? Wait, really?
Well, yes, I do actually.
Oh.
I'm not like a certain someone on Twitter, Josh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least I'm old enough to actually watch them all. I'm actually legal, guys. I'm 19. I'm not 12.
Oh, it's that legal.
Whoa.
I'm not implying that you two are 12. I'm implying the fact that I'm not 12. Saying I can watch this shit.
I was gonna say. What?
No, I know. Well, I know Hayden's age, but I don't know Steve's age. Probably the same as Hayden's, probably roughly. But yeah,
I think I know.
But roughly, I can watch this shit. So I don't need parental guidance. I pay for the shit. Well, Mum gives me the money. So I pay for the shit. There you go.
I don't ask my parents. I just stick it on.
Oh.
True.
Right.
True. That's a good. Well, not actually a good approach in real life, kids, but he's a good approach in my book. Yeah. The opinions are not the opinions are not of the whole team. No, I'm joking. But yeah, you know, as I was saying, Baron Corbin is the elite of the heels, and I hope for this to continue into the future, into the foreseeable future. Hopefully, Baron Corbin WWE champion. Fingers crossed.
Ooh.
Right, so that'd be nice.
Yeah.
So, following that match, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defeated the Usos in a tag team tornado match. That was probably the good booking decision, honestly.
Fuck the Usos, get a new gimmick.
Yeah, they need it. Only these they've done the same thing for basically 4 years, and they're really stale now. They need something to shake them up because they are so boring nowadays.
I thought they'd been on the main roster since 2009. That was just me anyway. I don't know, but I'll have to look it up now. I'll probably. You're a horrible wrestling fan. You don't even know. I don't watch Superstars, people, because that's when they first debuted. I know that. So yeah, stick it. Yeah, where the sun don't shine.
Ooh.
There you go.
Spoken like a true heel.
Which is your mouth? Huh? Not your ani or whatever. I don't know. I was going to try and make it not sound like anus, but I failed. Anyway, but yeah, the match, yeah, wrestling. Yeah.
Back to that.
Yeah.
Back to that lovely thing.
Please.
Following the match, the New Day retain the tag team championship against the. Oh wait, no, it wasn't on the line, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, they retain the tag team titles against the Vaudevillains. Kind of expectedly.
I thought that was a bad decision, but that's just me.
You thought so?
Yeah, I like the Vaudevillains. I've liked them since. Well, mind you, I'm a bit biased because I've seen them live, but there you go.
I've got one thing to say. 3 words. New Derax. New Derax. Like
New Day Stale. New Day Stale. That's that's my opinion.
I will come down to your place right now and fight you 1-on-1.
Come on in. Fine. Rivalry. Fake rivalry, guys. We're not. We have a disagreement. We're not actually going to fight, guys. Just to let you know, some people are that. Some people are that. Not. I don't know how to, not to offend people here. Are not mindly efficient. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, me and Hayden are good friends. We're not fighting. Even though, if Celebrity Deathmatch wants to offer us some money, and I'll do it. But I'm a sucker for money.
The fact that you just considered us celebrities is hilarious.
No, I know. I'm joking. Maybe even, David A, yeah? Yeah? Dave at the OT, yeah? We'll be the prelims, yeah? Yeah, alright. No, I'm joking. UFC, Dana White.
Oh my god.
No. Imagine that. Hayden Fox versus Josh Morrell in a UFC fight, YouTubers fight. I'd win, because obviously I'm the super heavyweight, you're the heavyweight. I think.
I was going to say, we all know who would win that one.
Yeah. I'd say Philip, and then Punk just comes walking down. Anyone want me here?
Anyway,
we're not. Well, we could transition into UFC later on, but that's just, I don't watch it, but there you go. I love it though.
Speaking of UFC, it has now been 2 years since CM Punk announced his arrival in the UFC, and he has still not been in a fight. I love CM Punk.
I thought that was December that he revealed.
Yeah, so it's
was that just me?
It's almost been 2 years.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I was gonna say like, I don't know about that.
Roughly 2 years.
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
I like CM Punk,
And it's still,
but
it means he's still undefeated in the same means.
ooh, that
True. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we'll agree because why not?
we'll agree to
Why not? It's fun to agree.
But he needs to fight soon. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think he's going to fight either at UFC. I think he's 201. I think he's going to be 201. Or the next big UFC that's in Chicago.
He's on the game before his actual fight. Like,
yeah, that made me laugh. I haven't got UFC 2 yet, but I do want to get that. That's a priority, but I don't know what console yet. Release UFC 2 on PC, EA. For God's sake.
Perhaps their servers will be better than 2K's.
They are. Yeah. They are. I can vouch for that. FIFA's on, but UFC's are.
And I say this in a joking manner. I like 2K. I like 2K games, but
I'm not joking.
They need to.
Well, I like 2K obviously because I buy their games every single bloody year, and I give them my money. And it's not free. I don't get it for free, but if I had better online servers, I would ditch EA games altogether. Bring a FIFA games 2K. Come on, like if they have better online servers, yeah, bring a FIFA game over, no problem. But
Yeah,
then you want to online first.
yeah.
what would you think if, like, 2K made a transition for WWE games to be made by EA? What would you think?
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Simply yes, and I'd be doing the Daniel Bryan. Yes. And then maybe once they release microtransactions, then I'll be sad again.
Like, can you imagine, like, some stuff for WWE though?
I could see it. I can see it. Like, if maybe not a WWE 2K full game, like big game, but I'm talking about, say, a WWE All Stars type game. Well, not like that, but sort of a mini sort of 2K. But then also with a feature. This is a wrestling game feature that's been featured in the game before. That you can import your WWE 2K superstars into the EA game.
Yeah.
Like that, to make a bridge, like a smaller sort of game. Even if it was for, say, this is a good idea. Maybe making the 2K games for 2K on next gen and PC, and then the older gen be developed by EA. Because they developed old gen games for years. FIFA's still on Xbox 360, like now, and that's now dead because Microsoft said we're done. So and they released, like, I think FIFA 15 or for the PS2. So
Yeah, they did.
So EA are like the dons of supporting old gen consoles. So that's what, if that was the way, I'd probably still get it on last gen. Just like, nah, screw the next gen, I'll just get it because EA servers are better. Sorry.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I've got both generations, especially for the 2K game this year. I've got both generations, and you would definitely be missing out on some stuff from
I still get the last next gen, current gen version, PS4 and Xbox One, but I'd play more of the last. Like, obviously, I used to, like, with 15, I bought literally both of them the same day they came out UK release for last gen. Or did I buy last gen for 2K15? Yeah, I did. Yeah, for PS3, I think. And then I sold it after it came out on PS4. So,
even though it was late.
mega late. But anyway, back to real wrestling, not simulated.
Right.
Yeah.
Before we get back into the Extreme Rules results, I have some breaking news. Rob Van Dam and his wife are divorcing after 17 years of marriage.
Oh, shit.
This comes from WrestlingNewsSource.com. Rob Van Dam and his wife Sonya are getting a divorce due to irreconcilable differences. According to a TMZ report, the couple has been separated since December following a 17-year marriage, which is said to be a true love story. Sonya was often on the road with RVD. They never had any children. Sonya told
So that's good. That's good in a way, because then they're literally, like, not saying that obviously people are separated, like, talk to each other or anything, but if they literally are, like, dead stone, never going to talk to each other again, you know, laugh. No, I'm joking. But yeah, well, could be no drugs, but it's just like, you know, if they had children, it make their relationship a hell of a lot harder if they did. So you know,
I've witnessed that in real life. Like, someone's separated and then they've had children, and it does make it harder than not having them. So it is good in a good way.
yeah.
Sonya told that she is still on relatively good terms with RVD, but she just decided that marriage wasn't working anymore. She added, and quote, "It's a private time. It's a hard thing for me to even talk about," unquote. So, sad little bit.
She had enough of his sweet money. His sweet marijuana money. So. But yeah, Extreme Rules.
Following that match of the Tag Team Championship, Rusev becomes the new United States Champion. He defeated Kalisto. Very interesting. Very interesting.
I want to add one thing. That accolade was absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
You nailed it on the head. I was going to literally say, "Fuck off! He's broken in half!" Oh, JR would have been so amazing. Oh, JR and Mauro Ranallo on my dream team on SmackDown. If I was booking it, like literally now, I'd literally beg and plead JR to come back right now. Fuck New Japan, just like come back to the WWE where I can hear you every single bloody week live. Please.
They need you.
Yeah, they do. They do. Like, God. Just Mauro Ranallo and JR calling it every single week. No one else. Maybe Renee Young if you want to throw a woman in there. You know?
Yeah.
You know, just makes it much better, but obviously not. We're stuck with By God Friday Night Metal.
So, while we're talking about the United States title, I caught a little bit of SmackDown. I know who would have thought about that.
Who? Who? What show?
SmackDown.
Oh, is that the one that's going live on July? Oh, I probably won't watch it until then.
Anyway,
I'm insane. Yeah.
Anyway, so apparently Titus O'Neil challenged Rusev for the title that night, and then Rusev's like, no Machka for you.
I thought Machka, I mean Crush.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of funny because, no match for you, no Machka. Okay, never mind.
No Crush for you. No Crush, you mean Crush the wrestler?
Oh, no.
You mean Crush the wrestler?
No,
Demolition's back! Hooray!
So, it's going to be very interesting to see if Titus O'Neil will be facing Rusev for the US title.
Nah, it's just a bloody... Nah. It's just a ploy. Vince doesn't... Vince wants to release him. Vince wants to release him.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
What?
I've seen it knocking around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what he did wasn't the smartest move by suspending Titus O'Neil during Black History Month, but hey, we're not gonna make that jab. Oh wait.
He's racist!
Yeah?
Vince is a racist! No, well, not as much as another certain white bearded wrestler that is clearly coming off not in my brain. Like, ugh. I just can't think of his name. Hogan Knows Best, I think. Yeah, it comes from that. Didn't you see his daughter? Oh. Anyway.
So, decent match, all in all. Following that match was the Intercontinental Championship 4-way match, probably one of my matches of the night, to be honest. With
One of the matches of the year, to be honest.
No, Nakamura and Zayn cannot be beat this year.
Yeah.
I highly will doubt, unless Styles and Zayn lock it up.
No,
I didn't say it was match of the year. I said it could be candidate. It could be candidate.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'll get ya.
Yeah, but
I get you.
honestly, match of the year will go to Zayn and Nakamura. If it doesn't, then the voting is rigged.
Yeah, unfortunately, it won't be involved with the Slammy one because they only do main roster matches on that one.
Oh,
so it'd be the NXT year-end awards, but if they do that again, which that show is more dignified, that awards is more dignified. I'd want the NXT one more than the Slammy, because the Slammy you can purchase on WWE Shop.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
$130, I think. I think I'll look that up once we talk. So I'm more professionally informed. I'll look up your price, Steve, so then people can maul me in the comment section of thing. Oh, and by the way, John Cena's T-shirt's been updated. If you wanted to know that, I can't remember if we talked about it, but yeah, there you go. Yes, the Slammers are on sale, but the NXT Year Award Bell things are not on sale, which makes it more meaningful.
That's just sad. But anyway, The Miz won. That match is an easy match of the year contender, in my opinion. Were you agreeing, Hayden, or did you have something to say?
Yeah, we're agreeing.
I was just checking. Following that match, which it kind of, I don't know, it was an alright match. Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho, with Ambrose coming out on top in an asylum match.
I think this match went on for way too long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was at least like 30 minutes, which, no, I'm sorry.
I nearly fell asleep during the match. It bored me at times and it went on for way too long.
I'll admit I watched it on YouTube. I didn't watch it on the network, I skipped it. I'll admit. But update on the Slammy Award, it was $200, but now it's $149.99.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to buy one.
No. I'll buy a replica belt, it's okay.
Yeah, buy the Women's Championship, or the WWE World, or whatever. Not the Butterfly Belt. No. I would just own this podcast if you do that.
So, following that, speaking of the Women's Championship, following that match, the Women's Championship was on the line in a submission match. Charlotte versus Natalya.
Finish.
Charlotte
a fuck finish.
Natalya. And then near the end of the match, Ric Flair's music came out. Well, just blew up into the arena. And then Dana Brooke came out with Ric Flair's outfit. So I guess Dana Brooke is now siding with Charlotte, which, I mean, hey, that's good for Dana Brooke because they'll probably elevate her in a sense. And the current plan, from what I know of, is for Dana Brooke and Charlotte to have a big program in the next couple of months. So that'll be interesting to see.
What? They're replacing her with that? No. No, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
I've heard that. I've seen it.
I can believe it, but that's disrespectful. Because Sasha Banks apparently had a concussion, she's just been pushed off supposedly pushed off a SummerSlam. That's bollocks. I call bollocks on that one.
It could be after SummerSlam. I mean, you never know.
I hope so. Yeah, but nothing captures the magic feel of someone losing a championship and then winning it at SummerSlam or WrestleMania. Nothing can compare to that, because on other pay-per-views it's going to feel less special. But if they keep the title on her for longer, maybe have this program in July, and then end it in like before August, the end of July, say, when SmackDown gets drafted and all that, and then get Sasha Banks and Charlotte to have a program for SummerSlam. Then the title will be more meaningful when it does transfer over to Sasha, or whoever is going to be the next champ that's deserving. I don't think Dana Brooke is deserving of that spotlight yet.
Okay.
So, but if they want to push her that bad, fine. But was she going to get this push if Emma was there?
Probably not. They'd probably stick it out with Emma.
I hope so, because she actually has deserved it, even though she got nicked for bloody stealing an iPhone case or whatever. But that's old news. But anyway, if they did that, then I would have been happier with that if they did the feud for that and then ended it before SummerSlam. But just Dana Brooks does not fit with me. It's not stick with me. But who's going to be the... It can't be heel versus heel. So either Dana Brooks obviously probably going to turn babyface then. And what's the point? What's the point considering she's broken up with her dad obviously on Raw, and like it was like an emotional love scene, emotional breakup scene, but just with father and daughter made it weird. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
So, following the match, the main event of the evening for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the Extreme
Boo!
Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles.
Hey!
And Roman Reigns defeats AJ Styles.
Boo! Boo!
Now,
Now,
besides Reigns winning, okay, Styles helped put on 2 matches.
I credit to both men. Like, I may hate Roman Reigns with a passion before anyone else jumped on the hate bandwagon. I hated him when he was in the Shield, so don't fucking start with me, people. But yeah, it's just it just frustrates me because obviously AJ helped him put on a great match. AJ helped him, and now AJ's been demoted to lower down the card. Well, obviously not when the draft happens. We didn't know that when Raw happened, but you know, just seemed like he deflated him. You know.
have you seen what? While I think about it, have you seen what Big E has said? He basically said anyone that can't have a good match with AJ Styles deserves to go out of the business. They don't deserve to be in it.
And that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Absolutely. And obviously that's coming from someone from within the company. Obviously, I think, yeah, AJ's had a match with the New Day, but I don't know which one. Probably Kofi, but yeah, I totally agree with that. Obviously, AJ's been my wrestler since the companies that shall not be named. TNA! So, and since, like, I think I became a fan of him when I went to see a TNA show. I think I watched him since 2006, 2007 when it was on the Fight Channel, or the Fight Network, or whatever it was called back then. But, yes, I was heavily a TNA fan back then. It was actually good. But, where is TNA now? WWE will report in 10 years. We bought them, like WCW. But it was less of a profile. Vince just appeared and then just went, "Hi, I bought TNA," and then just cut the feed and then actually no one booked the show, so then it just got cancelled and just left.
I find it really funny because Dixie Carter said a couple of days ago that TNA are putting on the best content possible and the best content that they've ever done in TNA, and people should check it out and actually give it a chance because the content that they produce they think is absolutely phenomenal, and I just laughed.
So am I, as I'm actively doing right now, and I've checked. And obviously it's not TNA's fault, but Pop TV, right, airs it on Tuesday, and it uploads on there online on Wednesday, That's apparently completely free. Completely free. So us in the UK get the benefit of VPNing and watching it. Like, it airs on, I think it's Saturday or something, or Sunday. We get to watch it, like, almost a week early. Like, what the hell? Like, sort your network out. Because most networks, smart networks, like Viacom, I was going to say MTV, but that is the same network, BBC and all that, have locked their services so far down that you can't get into them if you're in another country. Like, but Pop TV, now you can just walk straight in and watch it. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but, you know, for legal-wise, that could affect the company as well, TNA, with pay, because people ain't watching it on the UK channel, or the Germany channel, or the, you know, the Japanese channel, or wherever they are. You know?
What pay? They can't afford any contracts like that or else.
Yeah, they're paying for their TV, so, yeah. Or I don't know the situation with that, but, you know, yeah, but TNA, fuck them. Like, they're probably down with money and can't afford to pay James Storm's contract that they offered him. And I reckon he's saying, damn, should have gone that NXT. Because my mate's going there. My mate's been confirmed accidentally for the NXT UK tour, which is in like 2 weeks. So I'm guessing he's going to debut at TakeOver. Spoiler. But might do. I think he will. Along with Hideo Itami returning, I think the two things I can expect from next 2 weeks of NXT.
For sure.
So, yeah, fucked him.
So at the end of the night,
That's my statement. But yeah, but we haven't gone. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna say something like.
I was gonna say exactly the same thing as you was.
Okay.
Basically, the roof, as JR would say, the roof, like a dog, blew off the place when a certain young Seth Rollins run. I was like, Seth, your knee! No! Don't break it again, please!
Oh my god.
I actually want you here!
I actually thought that basically he was going to damage his knee again, but obviously since he returned on Raw and been on SmackDown and stuff, it must be fine doing the WWE 24 and stuff as well. It must be fine from it. So, and may I add, have you done the 360 cam of Seth Rollins' return on Raw?
Yes, that alone, WWE should be commended for that. Kevin Dunn, like, is the only praise I'll probably give to him in like the rest of my lifetime. But whoever thought of that is a genius. Because like, you can see the Raw fireworks. It's like, literally, if you was viewing it in VR, I've been live to obviously experience those, like the pyro and all that shit. But you know, it even scares you when you're in that sort of environment. It's like, whoa, I was watching it on my computer, going whoa, like thinking that I was there. Like, but yeah, give praise to the team who created that.
For sure. So Rom's back. Happy days. He'll be facing Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Come on, Rollins.
Early predictions, I want Rollins to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though he screwed us over in his promo on Raw, but I still love him.
I don't get why they're turning him heel, because the pop was unreal. You know,
because Vince wants Roman Reigns as a babyface. That is obvious.
Because Vince McMahon's a fucking dickhead.
I've known this since 1990. Well, I could say 2000. So, well, you can say since 97, since the screw job. Since the sacred screw job, he's been a dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Controversy creates Cass Eric Bischoff, who was running WCW back then, which was better than WWF at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
True.
So we'll get into the remaining topics in just a second, but real quick, I want to cover the Money in the Bank ladder match, just some early predictions here. With this build-up, with Seth Rollins facing Reigns, who do you guys think wins the Money in the Bank? Do you guys still think it's going to be Kevin Owens, or is it going to be one of the others?
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, because Roman Reigns is going to win that not Money in the Bank match, but championship match, obviously, duh. And then there'll be a rematch at Summer. I don't know what the next pay-per-view before
Battleground.
Yuck. The only good history with that pay-per-view is a released superstar and Goldust winning them a career match. It's the only highlight of that bloody show. And I think CM Punk was on there as well, probably. And that awesome stage they had. That was awesome. That was one of their best stages of that year. So bring back custom stages, WWE.
Yeah.
Maybe with the actual brand split, do you think they'll bring back like the two separate stages, like the fifth stage and stuff?
No, but I want them to, because they're too tight on the budget. They still think, oh no, we can't afford it because of the network. Well, the network's a success, you idiots. Well, a somewhat success, not obviously in business terms. It's probably still losing money, but you know, WWE a $1 billion company. They could have like just a fist, the SmackDown fist. Bring that back. Just make it bust through the top LED board. The top LED board they have at the thing. That makes it different.
It does. I bet it's in like the warehouse or something.
It is, yeah. If you watch WWE Warehouse with Joe Styles, cheap plug, they don't really need it because they've got movies as nice combined in our bloody lifetimes. But yeah, they literally showed the fist, like, and I think it weighed apparently more than about 2.5 tons.
Fucking hell.
I think they need a total. They needed a crew of 20, and someone else on lift thingy to lift it up. So that's probably why they don't want to do it, because they don't want to hire extra workers. So yeah, but yeah, the custom stages is a good idea.
Yeah, at least they could afford the workers, though.
Yeah. They can afford it, but they don't. Vince is a cheapskate. We know this. More a cheapskate than Dixie Carter, who likes to spend their money. And Ted Turner, for example. For WCW, same thing. Likes to waft around his money. Even though he had billions and trillions of it. Doesn't matter. You should save your money. But Vince is more of a saver than a spender. But sometimes you need to spend in order to make money. In order to make money, you got to spend money.
Exactly.
So there you go.
So,
anyway, what else we have?
Well, actually, we have about one more topic, and then we're gonna ride off into the illustrious sunset. Apparently, there has been 2 SummerSlam matches that are kind of finished with like being settled on. Brock hold on. They just updated this.
Oh.
So nothing is set for Brock Lesnar yet. Although the word is Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt when it was originally Strowman and Lesnar. But the 2 pretty much confirmed matches, according to Dave Meltzer, take everything with a grain of salt. Charlotte versus Sasha Banks for the Women's Championship is still the
Good, so they're going my idea. They're going with my idea, good.
And then it says Vince McMahon has a top card in place, and the matches for John Cena and the matches for John Cena and Roman Reigns have already been decided on. So
whoa.
Wait. So
I thought he said John Cena versus Roman Reigns.
No.
Like, no, actually, I don't know who I'd cheer in that regard. Probably no one. I'd just boo the entire match like Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
I'm just glad it didn't say that, because I don't really want to see that in the main event of a big pay-per-view.
Oh, it's going to be like that. It's passing of the torch, they're going to label it. Passing of the torch at WrestleMania 33. It's going to be.
Yeah.
Because John Cena lives in Florida, currently. Roman Reigns was born and still lives in Florida. So it makes sense. And then The Rock can interfere and kick John Cena's ass. Something.
Well, that's
It's just a man!
I thought it said Cena and, versus Rocket SummerSlam. I didn't know that they were just two separate. They're gonna be in two separate high card matches. That's kind of shocking. But
I'm guessing that John Cena might be. There might be a new championship in the draft.
that would be
Possibly.
Now, do you think they bring back the World Heavyweight title?
Not that design, no. But a new version with the new logo will be fabricated.
Have you seen the tweet with the gold sparks today from WWE?
Yes.
I think they're making the championship there.
No, I've looked into that picture and it's definitely the whites. Or something to do with the whites. Yeah, because there's a danger and abandon sign. And it looked like one of the signs that they showed in the Bray Wyatt entrance video. I may be wrong, but that I tried to pay attention to detail. It probably could be the championship. I don't think so though. They don't normally make attention of the fact, there's a new championship belt until the night of. So I'm thinking that the belt will be unveiled when the draft happens. But unless the draft is this month, which is weird because then it'd be 2 months before the actual live show. So, and obviously it rumoured to be in Detroit, Michigan, the July 11th. So, yeah. It just doesn't make sense for it to be the new championship at this time.
Wow.
Or it might even be a new superstar, you never know. To go straight up to the main roster we haven't heard about. You know.
I've seen it. I've seen loads of Twitter replies, everything from the Gobbledygooker to Goldberg. It's
not going to be Goldberg. No, it's not going to be Goldberg. Goldberg don't want to be anywhere near that company.
So that's going to wrap it up for Pro Wrestling Weekly. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you check out Josh Morale's Twitter and YouTube, and Aiden's YouTube and Twitter. I'll leave the links in the description down below. Make sure to check out Inner Wrestling Nerd and SLTD Fantasy League. Their links will be in the description down below. Make sure you subscribe on all platforms and like this podcast on YouTube. For all my regular cemetery viewers on YouTube, I'll see you guys in my next video. And for the annual Pro Wrestling Weekly listeners, we will see you guys in the next episode of the podcast. Peace.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting but not newsworthy to me.
So, with that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for Pro Wrestling Weekly number 18, this little special edition. I'm gonna guess that it was around an hour 45 or maybe even less. I'm gonna think it was less than an hour 45.
Yeah, it was less than an hour and a half actually.
Oh yeah, so we still did good with our new time frame. If you guys are still listening to us, thank you. We appreciate you guys sticking around until the end. Do you guys have anything else to say before we head on off?
No, just thanks for having me on.
Nope.
As always.
Yeah, definitely.
Always. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for listening. I'll leave all the links to Josh's Twitter and YouTube, and Hayden's Twitter and YouTube, and Inner Wrestling Nerd's Twitter and YouTube, and SLTD's Twitter and YouTube.
All of them! Just all of them!
All of them. And with that being said, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for Pro Wrestling Weekly. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you check out Josh Morale's Twitter and YouTube, and Aiden's YouTube and Twitter. I'll leave the links in the description down below. Make sure to check out Inner Wrestling Nerd and SLTD Fantasy League. Their links will be in the description down below. Make sure you subscribe on all platforms and like this podcast on YouTube. For all my regular cemetery viewers on YouTube, I'll see you guys in my next video. And for the annual Pro Wrestling Weekly listeners, we will see you guys in the next episode of the podcast.